friend of mine's ex, and also the mother of his child, which happened to also be my godson's mother. That was true. There were situations where that happened almost about 2 years ago, and then more recently, within the last like 2 months. And then y'all got this last week, and it's been seemingly as much as it was coming out repetitively that I wasn't saying nothing about it and that I didn't care. That wasn't a situation. That's far from what it is. I think literally when y'all got the information, I was in Vegas. But one big part about that is that, myself and all the parties involved, we had talked. We had talked because this had come about a week and a half before that, so between myself, my friend, the woman involved, my kid's mom involved, and then some of our other friends, we had all talked. It was a bigger situation that was going on throughout that whole last week and a half. So, we had all talked. Most of y'all know, especially from Chicago, y'all know Anthony and I as, friends. Some of y'all know us as brothers. Y'all known us as friends for a long time. So the weight of this situation, for what it is, was just heavy. It was heavy, but we dealt with it. I think the main initial purpose was that when y'all got it, I was still in Vegas, and it was coming out day by day by day on blogs about this, and I didn't say anything. I wasn't addressing it. To y'all understanding, we had already addressed it. It seemed like I didn't talk to him or we didn't speak or anything like that. We had been talking every day since, it came out a week and a half before that, so we had been talking about our friendship. We had been talking about, our mistakes. We had been talking about, our brotherhood. How do we continue on as friends? What's going on with our children? So, we had been talking about it for at least a week. Every day, even up until that day, so when it came out to y'all, for unbeknownst reasons, that, it wasn't for me to directly go and counter, what made him go and put that to the internet. Him and I had already talked about it. Him and I had addressed it. It wasn't me running from it. It wasn't me not talking to him. We had already addressed it. We had been addressing it repetitively over the last, week. So, but just now, when you're in these positions, you got to relive what's going on. So now I had to relive it with y'all. Y'all had to take it. And this is just me taking the accountability to let y'all know that we talked about it. We went through it. Y'all just got it maybe a week and a half later. But then we were like, let's see how we can take it forward. Again, I wrote all this down because I got to be strategic in how I speak to people, because everything could be taken as narcissistic or arrogant. In these situations, like, I am somebody that avoids harder things. I don't be liking to talk about things at face value when it's coming on like that. Like when the blogs are dropping,